Concealed carry is not one size fits all. Holster choice can be the biggest determining factor in whether you can comfortably carry every day or you give up concealed carry altogether. In this video, we're going to talk about 3 different concealed carry holster styles and which is best for you. Let's do it. Hey guys, and welcome back to Modern Protector, where we talk about the skills, the tools, and the mindset that you need to protect yourself and your family. The first holster style that we're going to talk about is definitely the most popular for concealed carry, and it's for a good reason. But make sure you stick around till the end because there are 2 other options that you should definitely know about. They may be better for you. The first is inside the waistband, also often referred to as IWB. This just means that the holster is designed specifically to go inside of your pants and belt. This one is definitely the most popular, and that's mainly because it's the easiest trade-off between being able to hide it well while still being able to get to it pretty quickly. The 2 subcategories within inside the waistband are strong side carry and appendix carry. Neither of these are bad options, but I definitely prefer appendix carry because it gives you a slight edge in speed, concealment, and having access to your gun in different uncomfortable positions. But if you are a die-hard strong side carry guy, we can still be friends. The only real downside of inside the waistband holsters is that they're not very comfortable. There are things that you can do to make it more comfortable, and I've talked about those here on the channel, but it definitely takes some getting used to just having the feeling of having a solid piece of metal inside your pants. The second way to carry is outside the waistband, or OWB. Outside the waistband is typically a bit more comfortable than inside the waistband, and it's still a decent option for concealed carry, especially like in the fall and winter time when you can wear a jacket or a sweatshirt over it, and depending on your size. I'm not a fan of just straight up open carry. The trade-off is that it's much more challenging to conceal in an outside the waistband setup. If you always wear a big jacket or a baggy flannel, then you can get away with it. But even in a suit and tie, as soon as you lift up your arms or decide you need to take your jacket off, it's completely visible. I know some people in the comments are gonna be like, I don't care if it's visible or not. Then that's open carry, and we're talking about concealed carry. But if you're running to the store in a baggy sweatshirt, then it can be pretty comfortable, concealable, and you can still get to it really fast.
Oh, I did it so fast, didn't I?
Before we get to the last one that is a huge trend right now, if you are new to concealed carry or you're just trying to find the best way to conceal your handgun, then I've got something that will really help you out. The Concealed Carry Starter Kit is a short, practical guide that walks you through what gun to choose, the best carry positions, choosing the right holster, and what other self-defense tools you need to be carrying. It's basically everything that I wish someone would have told me 10 years ago when I first started carrying. You don't have to figure everything out on your own. Check it out in the link down below. All right, the last one is off-body carry, which is carrying in a safe holster inside a fanny pack or a small bag. And I'll be honest, I used to be one of those guys who was very against off-body carry at all costs. I didn't like it. I'm still not a huge fan. It's much slower, it's harder to get to, and honestly, if you carry it in a really tactical bag, then it's so obvious that you might as well just be open carrying. There's also the safety issue to keep in mind that you can basically never lay your bag down anywhere because you're just laying your gun down.
Ta-da! It's gone.
So I still don't think it's ideal by any means, but I also think in most situations, it would be better to be carrying off body than not carrying at all. There are situations like going for a bike ride or a run or a long hike where off-body carry is a good option for being comfortable and still having your gun on you. Again, not saying it's ideal, and I very, very rarely carry this way, but in certain situations, it could be the best option. Personally, I appendix carry about 90% of the time, and I really only do off-body carry, like in a fanny pack with a safe holster, when I really just can't get away with appendix carry for what I'm wearing. And I very rarely carry in an outside the waistband holster, pretty much only if I'm like hunting or doing some farm work or outside work for a long period of time and it's just the most comfortable. But I prefer to be appendix carry inside the waistband. But what about you? What is your favorite carry position, and do you ever do off-body carry? Let me know in the comments down below. If you gained value from this, then don't forget to like and subscribe down below. And until next time, be alert, stand firm in your faith, be strong, be courageous, and let all that you do be done in love. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.